Hello and welcome to the stream. We've got Wisteria here. She's driving.
Am I? Hello.
Yeah. You're driving the art, I'm driving the stream. I guess we're co-piloting.
You're driving the stream. I'm driving you crazy. Hi.
And so what are we working on here today?
We are working on line art for our comic.
Yeah. Wisteria just got Clip Studio Paint. I think that's the right order of words.
Yep.
And
I got it on sale.
yeah, so we can work with bigger files than on Procreate, do all the layers. And it's got some pretty neat features.
Yeah, and a lot of neat brushes that I did not have time to go through.
Now, when you did the half toning for the thumbnail, did you use Clip Studio or?
No, I use Procreate.
Oh, okay. Well, that turned out well.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I was telling you, that the percentage of halftone that you use really depends on the colors and the line art and how tight the scene is. You can't do like a really high percentage for small characters because they'll just end up like 3 dots.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, what is different from what I did before is that I half-toned the entire thing, line art and all, so I don't know if in the old comics the line art is also half-toned because it's black, so it shouldn't be.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and this time it was all in one layer. I just grabbed the PNG and I half-toned it all as effect, and it turned out great. I don't know, I vibe with it. Maybe it looked good in the context that it was in. So we need to play around with it, but so far I need to figure out how the halftone brushes work on Clip Studio, or if it would just be easier to slap on the color layers in Procreate. Hello, Noon!
Hey, Noon! Hey, I got fairy circles for you. Just one. Just one fairy circle.
What is this thing before your name, Noon? This is like a... What is this bean with hair? Raging Wolf Helm. Help. Good afternoon.
How lucky is our Noon today? Lucky enough for some beastly French!
Oh, brother.
Yeah, there you go. Starting off today, getting me all set to cough. I will prevail.
The French furries.
Yeah, maybe that's why Noon enjoys the beastly French, is because I turn werewolf furry.
Noon says it's an Elden Ring, Elden Right badge. Maybe Elden Ring. I don't know.
Raging Wolfhound. Interesting.
What is this? Because I can't make out what is it. Is it like a bean with hair? Is it a flip flop with hair? What is it?
It's like a helmet. Knight's helmet.
I got it from lurking and watching, but not watching the new Elden Ring stuff. Oh. You got from spying?
Click on it, Wisteria. It's not a trap.
Don't you dare me. Oh, it makes it bigger. I don't know, it still looks like a flip-flop with hair to me. I see that it looks like a helmet, but based upon those psychology tests of what do you see in this picture, I'm not good at those. I give really disturbing answers.
Don't make fun of his bling.
I'm not. I'm just saying that can't you have a flip-flop bling?
Okay, that would be too bad.
Yeah. Bedazzled flip-flop? Oh well. It is what it is.
It is weird that Restream isn't working in chat, so I gotta click between the two streams we've got going.
Mm-hmm.
But at least we're live, that's all that matters.
Is it?
We're alive.
Alive and well.
Alive and alive.
I don't know what this... Ooh, no, this is not okay. I need to label my layers because in Procreate I see it in the thumbnail what it is, but then on clip I don't, and I was about to delete a Wisteria.
Oh.
Hi! How is it, you two? Thanks for this French. You're welcome. Et mais oui. Bonjour. We are good. We are excited because we work on the comic. If we don't work live on it, we work not live. I wanted to say we don't work at all, but that's not true.
Yeah,
we do work.
We've been working on it pretty steadily. Much more than just page one, which is pretty much all we've shared live and on social media.
Exactly. I have so much control over this. Like, it's called the brush pan.
A brush pan. You picked up some southern accent.
Yeah.
Adding in some vowels.
Vowels, like a dog.
Yeah.
I'm preparing for my trip, if you can't tell. I wanna go surprise all the Southerners.
Yeah, you'll definitely get some interesting looks as you slip from Romanian accent into Southern.
Don't mind me saying, but I get interesting looks even if I shut up. So, in the end, I think it's just a you thing because I'm next to you and I get looks.
Yeah. I'm just like a lighthouse, a beacon. I can't help it. So, have you ever heard or seen some work that is a mixture of manga and Western comics?
To be honest, I kind of see it more on Webtoon. Not anymore because I'm not hanging out there so much as I used to back in high school. But I think those artists really try to hit every single niche out there and try to be Western with the action, anime with the style. The background should be illustration based, and the cover itself was really painted like an illustration that has nothing to do with comics.
Yeah.
So it was just an interesting mix.
I think you're right. I have seen some they're like really small indie productions that started exploring this area in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first official one was like Ninja High School Team or something like that. By Ben Dunn. That's Ben Dunn.
Done.
Yep. Whenever you say his name, you gotta make a dumb pun.
Wow, I don't know. I aspire for that.
No, I mean that goes for everybody. Not just you. I made it too.
No, I aspire to have a name that requires a pun when you say it.
Oh, Wisteria Herbs?
Yep.
Herbie sometimes. I hear that song Charlotte sometimes in my head whenever I say that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I get that thing a lot where apparently Herbie was like some sort of car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, oh my gosh, you know the car? And I'm like, which ones? I had no idea until I looked it up. I'm like, stop it, this is a stupid concept. I'm the only Herbie around. And they'll be like, no, but this is my favorite movie. I'm like, not anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like a very dated movie or if people are still watching it. Because I think it was from the 80s.
Probably.
But a lot of people are still watching 80s movies. People that weren't even alive for them.
I have to say, 80s movies are just something else, man. I enjoy them. We started watching Bad People?
Yeah, I think that might have been the 70s. Let me look it up.
Whatever. They have this special, I wouldn't say nostalgic look, because I was not even in my mom's love letters back then. But, I don't know, I vibe with them.
I think it was 1974 for Bat People.
Sometimes the world's still the world needs to still look like that. Sometimes
70s horrors were good. Even if they're low budget, they can be fun.
they knew how to budget, man. Like they might only get a budget for a taxidermied bat in that movie, but they sure get their screen time with that taxidermied budget. They flop it around.
Yeah.
And they get it from all angles, and they have the same bat montage every time somebody gets attacked.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the kind of resourcefulness that I aim to have in life. Buy a taxidermy bat and just flap it around somebody's face. And this is why I should not get real adult money, because I would buy a taxidermy bat and not be apologetic about it.
Well, then we just have to film a new Bat movie.
Yeah. Would you be interested in making like a 80s, 70s kind of short?
Yeah.
That with like the proper filter should look like that grainy, crisp but not crisp, the clothes, the everything, and it should just be that acting where when a lady gets all like flustered or afraid of something, grab her by the throat. Sorry.
Yeah, and I have marketing ideas for when we have products to market. That I want to have Bigfoot feet, like fake ones, that I can wear, and I want to have Bigfoot gloves. So
The failing ones don't cut it.
no.
Are you gonna be a furry?
Yes, but just hands and shoes, hands and feet, and use that for like photo shoots, and then we can also use it for our short film with Bigfoot, Vampire Bigfoot.
If you only have Bigfoot feet and not the entire costume, we should get the screen time of that times 10, so it will be Bigfoot, the return of the toe.
Okay. Toes central to the plot.
Yeah. I hope we are not in any rush, because I do exactly 3 lines per minute.
No, we got a stream. Most successful Twitch streamers draw everything out. Like they talk about the same like the same topic for like 2 hours, and you can do the same with your art.
I've seen somebody that was like doing a line and re-erasing it, doing it again, and it was just like, I think they were stuck on repeat. They were not just like perfecting that line. They were trying to not work while they were working.
Yeah, look like they're working.
Yeah, keep the mouse going, that's all.
Yeah.
That's all, folks. Did you know that the furry is not the furry, but the furry enjoyer is the furry?
All right, let me work this riddle in my brain.
Hold on. Did you know that the furry is not the furry, but the furry enjoyer is the furry? Oh, the guy that is dressed in the costume is not the furry, but somebody that's like simping over them is the furry.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but that first guy or person in a fursuit is what started it all.
No, that's the OG.
And then the furry simp can be like, I want to join you, and put on a fursuit.
And that they simp for each other, and this is how the furry community was created.
Maybe.
And before that, it was said, let there be light, and then the furry community appeared.
So yes, I will be working on my own fursuit. Acquiring, working, whatever it is. Alright, a furry is someone who enjoys anthropomorphic art and characters. The characters themselves aren't furry, they're just anthropomorphic. But nowadays, it's all furry.
And do you just call them anthropomorphic. Hi, DB. Hi.
Welcome to B.
The band.
You're what's up. You're what's up, because we're gonna see.
You are hello.
We're gonna see how you fare in the arena of the fairy circle.
Why does it sound like 10 fairies are gonna just jump you and beat you up?
I'm waiting to see.
Whoop. And I whoop. Whoop.
Jumped by a werewolf
Whoa, 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 whoa.
who speaks basically French. There you go. It's all beastly French today for some reason.
Noon says yes, anthro is the shortened form because trying writing it all the time. Oh, tired.
Yeah, it's
Like
a long word.
I've never heard anybody say, "Oh my gosh, look at this anthro." I always heard the, "Oh my gosh, look at this furry."
Because
So
you don't walk among the educated circles that treat this like a true discipline of art.
are you calling my friend stupid or?
No, I'm just being silly.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. If anything, I'm not educated on who's anthro and who's furry, and who's Doctor Who.
Yeah, and like, I think it was 90s Disney or whatever, maybe 80s too, where there was a lot of anthropomorphic movie art stuff. You know, you got Mickey and Bugs Bunny and,
Robin Hood.
yeah, talking wolves.
Robin from the Hood.
That's also anthro.
Hold on, so let's think of Winnie the Pooh. Everybody there was anthro except for Christopher Robin.
Christopher
Where he-
Robbins.
I got it, guys! He said it! Oh my god! You have no idea, I'm waiting for a solid 5 months for Wismar to say it again! I'm having a moment.
Yeah, she's freaking out because the last time I was possessed by the voice of Winnie the Pooh, and I refused to let it happen again.
Yeah, you were fighting it, but now it came through. Better clip it. Neon, please, please, Neon. I know you can do it. Clip it. Oh, God, I don't know how to clip things. But Christopher Robin was the only furry out there because he was appreciating the anthro.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
I'll
This is why you don't want to be possessed by the Christopher Robin. But I feel like it already happened because you want to make a Bigfoot suit.
Yeah, I mean, Christopher Robin does reside within me. I just keep him caged.
Like Asterion from Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
You have this pattern of keeping some people caged, like Sprick, and I don't know. You should look into that.
It's my disciplining animals and spirits and demons.
It's questionable.
Ones that live within me.
Yeah. You're the Marie Kondo of discipline. You just shove everything in a closet. I can't. The Twitch mobile app is bad with that. Aww.
It's okay. It'll be there. Actually, no, it won't. Because the stream on Twitch doesn't auto-publish anymore. I have to go in there and click publish now for some reason.
I'll find my ways. I will have that as my ringtone soon.
I am behind bars for being Pizza Demon.
No, you are behind bars for many other things, not just for that.
Oh yeah, we need to revive our skeleton cage.
No, we don't. Like,
That-
we've been extremely good.
That could be our fairy trap. Visualized.
But technically, if you think about it, since it was not around, has anybody said anything problematic. I feel like people just wanted it for the free rent, so they were saying a bunch of stupid stuff.
I think it was like Punjail.
Yeah. Did you hear any more bad puns since that thing disappeared?
Yeah, just I made one today. About been done.
We should call Ben over so he can be bent over.
That should be my comic book alias, Ben Dover. So then everybody would talk about me because they want to make that joke.
Yeah.
Have you seen this comic book by this guy Ben Dover?
Oh my gosh, author of many books.
Yeah. He's got this weird style that he always has.
I need that kind of name too.
Are there any good like female names that are innuendo? I know there are. I just can't think of any. And they usually start with Anita.
I don't want to get into this topic. Oh, brother. You have free range like the chickens in chat. Say anything you want about names. I'm all for it.
Is this like Stacy? I think I'm gonna have to hear the punchline to this one, dude.
No, it's like, is this Stacy? Which Stacy?
Stacy wrecked. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always find it funny when I'm like working on game stuff and it's got these abbreviations for commands, and then whenever you do like something that includes a rectangle, it just says wrecked. Get wrecked.
What was the other thing the other day that I did like an abbreviation of the plastic?
Oh, pretty hard plastic.
Instead of
PVC.
Oh.
Which is like the chemical name of whatever it's shortened to.
Yeah, and I just made it PHP.
Yeah. So that word I was trying to think of yesterday that was an abbreviation for manga and comics was OEL. It's completely forgettable. OEL manga, which stands for Original English Language Manga. And for some... Go ahead.
Sorry. Wasn't it also like this emailing thing, like other than Yahoo, for people that are too stupid to use Yahoo?
What?
It was like this AOL, AOL.
Oh yeah, AOL. Yeah. Yeah, AOL.
Isn't it the same thing?
OEL.
Oh.
It is vowels with an L.
Potato, potato. It's all vowels to me.
The Simpsons has tons of those names.
Yeah.
They use PHP in the Grove. Yeah. Pretty hard plastic. We program with pretty hard plastic. Shaking my head. Oh no. Oh no. We have noon disdain. So apparently...
What happened?
We're pretty good at that. We just like keep walking into each other. Go ahead.
we have this thing that's called like blindness conversation when nobody says anything, but we keep walking into each other word wise. I don't know. I forgot what I wanted to say.
So apparently, like, the official or the most accepted version is OEL manga, and I'm not a fan of that. It's like, all right, so the other options are global manga, Amerimanga, manga influenced comics, and then OEL mangas. Which is your guys' favorite?
I was not paying attention, honestly. I was trying to think of the name that I came up with yesterday, which described our specific manga.
Oh, okay, that sounds
Do you
more important
remember
than
what
my
it was?
boring question.
Chat can have that. I'll take the next one.
Oh yeah. It says Bart did lots of prank calls with those silly pun names. I forgot about that. I think that was even from the original shorts of The Simpsons before it was a show. They have like prank call shorts.
So you remember what was the name?
For one we
for
came up
our
with?
specific style.
No.
Okay, so it was Balkan and Westername.
Oh. Just sounds like a tongue twister.
That's the point.
I know we have German
only
manga here too, and I
produce
wonder
that.
what they are called. Yeah, they wouldn't be OEL. That would, I guess, be global manga. Or manga influenced comics. Or just a German word that I don't even know. Germans maybe came up with their own word.
How do you say comics in German? It has to be like a word made out of at least 20 letters. As anything else that is also simple. So what do you think, Wismar? Do you identify with the name that I gave our comic?
Balkan West manga anime?
Balkan West anime. It's a Western anime. Western anime.
Well, it should be manga, because anime is the animation.
Oh.
I'll have to send you back to the drawing board.
Or if I say manga stern, it sounds bad.
What? Mangaster?
Manga stern.
Oh.
Like a Western manga stern. Sounds like a mangosteen, which is a fruit. No, this is just comics.
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 I don't have a good German accent to try that with.
Nobody has. Not even Noon.
Yeah, so I guess we're still waiting for a good turn. For it to fall out of the sky.
A good turn?
Term for manga plus comics. Because I mean, like, even global manga just makes it sound like it's manga that's sold internationally.
No, it sounds like it's manga, but make it corporation.
Yeah.
Global manga.
Like it's drawn by reptilians or something.
It's a DZ.
It says, I try.
And you try your best, but you don't succeed.
So we've got, what kind of music do we have today? We got melodic techno and progressive house DJ mix going on in the background today. The stereo can't hear it, but I'm jiving, and that's why I think I'm so much more high energy than usual.
We need to put this earbud perpetually in Wismore's ear so he can keep going. You know, the moment you like disconnect it, it's like life support.
Yeah, I think that's sort of like a Gen Z thing. Just have AirPods in their heads.
Okay.
So I got to get with it.
I never know what generation I am.
You're Gen Z.
Oh.
You should
Yeah,
have AirPods in your head.
Somehow I don't. Like, I am the kind of person that sometimes I have a movie in the background, but I like to watch the movie, not to just listen to the movie. I can't do more than 5 songs one after another where you're like perpetually listening to music. I feel like the music is playing in your head even when it isn't around you. And I like to work in silence. A friend of yours, the Pope, said that I'm just like cooking in silence like a psychopath. I'm like, no, I do a lot of things in silence. You should try it.
Yeah, I'm the exact opposite. Because even if I'm like reading, I'm listening to somebody talk at the same time.
Yeah. And you can imagine how being in the same room would need some adjusting time.
I could have music going, I could have somebody talking, and then I'll be sitting there reading something or drawing.
Yeah.
It's like I need
overstimulation.
There we go. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, because like, God forbid you are left alone with your thoughts for a second.
I need you to pronounce what Noon just typed in there. Because, yeah, I think you could do it better than I could.
Just give me a second to spell it out.
He used his
Manga, Kunstbilder, Geschichte. So it's a manga kun, like the Japanese kun, drawing book. Geschichte might not sound like something, but it reminds me of a schnitzel.
Tasty.
I use
tasty
Foxbrain
drawing.
to make. I use the Foxbrain to make a new German word for German manga. Oh wait. Deutsch Manga Kunstbilder Buchgeschichte. What's the Geschichte other than what I'm imagining it is, which is a treat?
I think I'm about to change our title.
So then you'll have German people come in and you'll be like, sorry, no German here.
Talk amongst yourselves in chat, please.
Yeah. If you know German, please join the queue.
German manga art picture book story.
Can I say something problematic? If you change the title to be something in German, this can be like the kind of like an immigration cap, but only Germans can be with Germans and with nobody else, so they can be happy for a bit.
I don't get it.
It's better for everybody.
Okay.
Because then the stream can continue. German manga art picture book story. Oh, okay. That is like a word for autism or something, because it describes every part that's taking place in that. It's like a well spelled out menu with all the allergens and things.
Yeah, don't they normally do that in German?
I mean, they should, but isn't it fun to go to like a gamble restaurant where you don't know what you're getting?
There is a whole YouTube comment section taken over by Germans.
Where? Probably in the comment section of the Foreigner song. That's a Wisteria, get out.
Alright. So, how is our comic both manga and Western?
What?
Our comic book that you're drawing right there.
Oh, how is it going? But
No.
you can see how is it going. It's going good.
No, like, how is it both manga and Western?
Oh. We could not decide on a style, so we did all of them.
That's not true. We decided
Okay.
that we liked certain elements from each. And that was
So
our
we
choice.
decided to do all of them. What part of what I said was wrong?
Just that we chose it instead of being undecided.
It shows the confusion.
Yes. But it is kind of like your webcomic description where we're not the only ones doing it.
But we're gonna be the only successful ones to make it a global thing.
Yeah, we got big plans. Want it to be more than just digital too, which is
Yeah.
what webcomics usually stay with. It's
And
the rare
what
few that get printed.
What you observed from last time's stream, we have more than just big plans. We have big boobs and big plans, and everything is big here. Big trees.
Yeah,
We live big.
big monsters, creatures.
Yeah. Big oopsies.
Those two.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we want to do printing from within Europe. And we've looked at quite a few countries. So maybe it'll be all of them. Maybe it'll be one of them. But we want to make sure things are printed. Hype sleep.
Exactly. You know what that emote means, right?
No.
That Noon wants to sleep until this is a reality, so wake me up when this is all ready to be purchased.
I see.
He doesn't want to be awake in a reality where our comic is not around. These are true fans, I'm telling you.
Well, we're getting it done, pixel by pixel.
It's past my curfew already. No, you're gonna get locked out. You should go sleep.
And take the pizza demon with you. So that you can have pizza demon dreams. But thanks for coming. Hope we get to entertain you and to sleep. And we'll catch you out in the wild.
Make the pizza demon great again. I got an energy drink.
Oh no. Oh no. That is dangerous, folks. This stream should come with a warning label now.
How come, Wisma? What can happen?
I will try dreaming something else. Sorry, Pizza Demon. Throwing a blanket on the Pizza Demon cage. Dream spot already taken. Alright, we'll let your dream spot be a secret. No need to expose pleasant secrets.
What happens when Mysteria drinks energy drink?
It would be like a regular person getting drunk on stream.
This is why everybody should drink alcohol, but moderately and often, so that you wouldn't end up like me, where I drink chocolate milk and just like kid drinks, and when I have an energy drink, I act like a tipsy person. Get accustomed with other drinks too. Chocolate milk is not the end all be all.
Night, no.
No one. But compared to me, you have absolutely zero reaction on energy.
No, I use energy drinks to be normal.
Oh.
So I'm usually on either coffee or an energy drink.
Like a real adult.
Yeah, like a real alcoholic. I use it to be normal.
I'm hungry.
Christopher Robin.
Oh my gosh, I did not even think I'm gonna experience so much joy in one day. This is the best day of my life.
It does look like you're actually working pretty hard here. I've seen a lot.
Thank you.
A lot.
Worse.
Take shape. Take shape. As we talk.
Yeah. So, energy drinks can be good too. They're mostly bad, but they can be good. Why isn't this straightening? Okay. So, Wismar, tell us, what have you been doing before bed?
You cut out on me.
What have you been doing before bed?
Oh, reading comics. Reading specifically Claremont comics from the 80s. I just finished the Asgardian Wars story arc.
Asgardian?
Asgardian, yep. Like Norse gods from Asgard. Which sounds a bit like been done, but it isn't spelled that way. And I've actually not just using it for entertainment either. I'm actually learning things from it. Like how Chris Claremont uses what are kind of like short stories and chains them together. So it's like with the issue, you get a whole story with beginning and endings, and maybe even a cliffhanger. But also, it really keeps you entertainment because you're not just like reading through a long story. It kind of jumps around like young folk attention spans need to stay engaged. And also, something else I've kind of picked up is that the art from 80s X-Men influenced manga a good bit from like even in today's manga. I think maybe it's because in the 90s manga was looking at X-Men and like, whoa, look at this amazing stuff that they're doing. Between like panels and also more realistic anatomy. The only thing that's different is really just the facial styles, but it's still kind of close. And I think when 90s X-Men and other action comics turned into more painterly, like there's that like sort of appeared in the 90s, the Japanese mangaka didn't really like it and didn't care about it, so they didn't incorporate it. But even like the Liefelds and such, I don't think they really had as much an effect as like the Art Adams in the 80s and Mark Silvestri and even Jim Lee from the 80s. I think they actually had a influence on Japanese mangaka. Well, one thing I'm doing also is, since I've been reading so much of these, I've kind of got a feel for them, but I want to like really do a in-depth study where I'm counting the pages that Chris Claremont is handling these little short stories within a bigger story and kind of seeing if my theories are supported by real numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm only like 3 issues into cataloging his rhythm. I think I just counteracted your energy drink.
What? You calm me down.
Yeah. I mesmerized you into a
Yeah.
stupor.
I'm thinking when it was polite to interrupt you to ask if I can go grab a snack.
Okay.
I was calculating, so he just started talking. He's midway into his sentence. People are listening. I could just slip away. You wouldn't know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have to come up with something else while you're gone. So yeah, if you want to take a break, let's go.
I can just go grab a snack and I can come eat on stream like good old times.
Mm-hmm. Put the crinkly wrapper right in the mic.
Well, you said you like ASMR. And Wisteria ASMR is something that is really elite.
So are you gonna listen to your tummy and take a break?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be right back in a minute.
Okay. Not yet. Soon.
Huh?
Not yet, but soon.
And you can talk about another comic, and I'll be right back before you even finish. Okay, be right back.
Okay. But yeah, reading the X-Men, I picked it up. I think around 1982. Because I wanted to pick it up after the Dark Phoenix saga. If anybody's familiar with the X-Men or the animated series, it pretty well covers it. Kind of like how manga, or no, sorry, anime is a good one-to-one with the manga. There was a time that I guess animation here too could be very consistent with the original material. I don't know if you all have watched the X-Men 97, the newest one. That's supposed to be a continuation of that 90s animated series. But I think they do a decent job of capturing a whole story arc in one episode. Sort of kind of like speed running through all of the 80s story arcs. So they just do one per episode, and it's kind of faithful, but for it to have consistency from one episode to the next, they have to rewrite a few things. So if you're familiar with the stories, it's interesting. And if you're not familiar with the stories, it's still interesting, and you can go and read it and get more out of it too. Actually, I want to pull up some of that Ninja High School thing. I've been done. Hey,
I'm
welcome.
fast, the Duck Boys.
You
Hi.
are fast. I was trying to pull up some Ninja High School so people could see what it looks like. It actually looks more like just straight up manga.
Did you share this stream on Twitter too?
Yep. Oh, this is an eBay link.
Purchase sounds happening.
No, I'm not really into this comic book, but I wanted to share it on screen. And let me screen share with you too.
Okay.
Select something. Oh, it won't let me screen share with you for some reason. Okay. Don't know why.
You need to click on screens.
Well, I'm already struggling with OBS over here.
Okay, then leave it be.
There it is. Ninja High School. So that does look pretty straight up manga. Except it's colored.
has these like Jungle Book vibes to me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably because the dude in the loincloth. So something we've kind of been playing around with is the amount of detail. So we've got a bunch of stuff we want to throw in there, and then kind of have to pull ourselves back, or Mr. has to pull me back, and
It's the
simplify.
latter here.
Yeah. 'Cause I wanted to include mists and grass and ferns and moss, and just fill up the whole page with Enchanted Grove. But
the audience can get the idea that it's an enchanted grove. You don't need to like slap it in their face.
yeah,
Along with the "Hey, you're stupid."
yeah. So we keep each other in check. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, that one tree I think does explain it all.
The one that I'm drawing?
Yep.
Now, how come?
Because it's got twisty brambles, it's got moss, it's got twisted oaks, just like Wistman's Woods, which is the inspiration for Wistmore Grove. And it's got knotted roots and what are they called? Tree knots for in the trunk. Yeah, and moss and ferns on that. So it just, that one thing kind of conveys a lot, and it's right in the foreground.
It's a well-designed tree. And Wismar did it.
Yep. It's a lot of trial and error. But it's good. It helps it stand out, because Wistmore Grove is a very particular place. It makes it not look like just some generic woodland. And it gives an identity to our location.
Plus, DB says Tree Master. Yeah, I feel like since I did Wismore's background for the stream, I can just easily erase my entire resume and just write Tree Master.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, you actually showed me some cool tricks on drawing trees too back in the day. I hadn't really done much background art, and that was your forte.
Still is, hopefully.
Yeah. And I appreciate trees, so I enjoy drawing them too. I just don't really get a chance to.
We should go out and do some tree sketches.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Look for some really big oaks. Find the biggest oaks we can and do some tree sketches.
That's basically what our art class in middle school consisted of. If it was not raining or extremely cold outside, we had our school just like right at the edge of the forest, so they would line us all up with our sketchbooks, and we would go like deep in the woods, sit down and draw whatever we would see. So this is how we got to test pastels and inks and pencils, and that was like one topic that we were comfortable with, and then we could just experiment with the medium.
Yeah, cool. We did some of that when I was in, yeah, it was elementary school. But I didn't draw trees. I was drawing like elephant ear plants, foliage.
Hmm.
I never got into trees for some reason.
And now you're hooked.
Yes. I understand the beauty of a tree.
Would you like your backyard to be filled with these trees?
Yeah, actually what I want to do is grow a bunch of bonsai that are in pots and twist them and make them really cool looking, and then eventually plant them in the yard someday so they can be large sculptural plants. I have a lot of dreams of making living sculptures. But it is always a very long process. I want to make fences out of trees.
Can you imagine if you make a fence out of a wisteria and then it like stretches to the neighbor's fence and it yanks it out?
That, yeah. I'll have to get started on that again because our wisteria didn't make it. It never rooted.
It did not even start.
I know, yeah. Just planted it and never did anything. I think it was already dead before we put it in.
Those bigger plants that we saw at the other nursery that were like almost as tall as me, they did not look much alive either.
Yeah, I was skeptical because it's like in a box on a shelf. Like, how long have these things been here? How can they survive this? But I also know that a lot of places treat their plants to go dormant for sale so that they can survive without water and light. But I think this one expired.
It wasn't sale.
Yeah, I guess that's all the proof we needed. It wasn't gonna make it.
We could get some other trees from there.
Yeah, I would like to try wisteria again.
You know what we could do? Wisteria takes root extremely fast. You know that there's that corner of the street where there's a huge wisteria that is like overhanging over the fence.
Here?
Yeah.
Where?
I'll tell you later. I can't dox you right now.
Okay.
And we can go by on a stroll like two normal people and do some clippings.
Yeah, I don't know. I should probably look in to see how well wisteria does clippings. Some trees are almost impossible clippings.
Wisteria does really well with clippings. It's like a weed.
Ah, okay. Yeah, evergreens are really tough to do from clippings. But also they're really tough to do from seeds too. Their germination rate isn't great, but that's the only way I actually have cypress and pine is with seeds. I can't get any clippings to work. You know, I need to check those cypress. They're air pods.
Yeah.
Air layering pods.
Okay, so like if you want to know where the wisteria is, I can tell you like without giving detail. You know where we go rollerblading in that park? And around that park, if you go like around the block where the estate auction was,
Yeah.
around that neighborhood somewhere, like not the middle street, but just like through those streets, we were like twisting and turning to find the estate sale.
Okay.
And in one of the gardens, it was like overhanging, just like over the fence, a huge wisteria. And I said, oh my gosh, look at that wisteria, how beautiful it is. It's in that area.
Okay. I wonder if it is a Chinese wisteria or if it's the stinky American version.
It was huge. It was like as big as a normal tree. So I bet if it was like the stinky wisteria, people would complain.
Okay.
But at the same time, that's how you don't get visitors that you don't want.
Yeah, I'll need to go over there and sniff their wisteria.
Don't mind me sniffing your wisteria, neighbor. Your comic stock really calmed me down.
Good, good. You're entertaining, but dangerous when you're on energy drinks.
But I thought you like it.
I'm sure our viewers enjoy it.
You enjoy it too. You just don't enjoy how destructive I can be on stream.
I just have to be your foil. That's the only way that humor really works. You can't have two people doing the exact same thing.
If we were not live and I know that right now you're just hovering with your finger over the end stream button whenever I would say something. So if we were not live, you would be having the time of your life.
Maybe.
You should give me energy drinks more often when I go there.
Why?
Because you would have fun.
Okay.
Start early in the day, give me an energy drink, finish the entire comic in one day.
Oh, right, yeah. I see what you mean. And being unhinged the whole time?
Yeah. Having a good old time after that, and you know that after it wears off and I get that crashing thing, I go right back to sleep. No scrolling, no nothing. Like a little Soviet robot.
That's gonna be my new pet name for you?
Soviet robot?
Yeah. My little Soviet robot.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what to say, comrade.
Can you do a zoom out for us? Give us some context of what we're working on.
More?
Yeah, yeah.
So these are the roots.
Mhm.
And basically we're gonna have like grass over here and more roots and trees going in all directions. Right?
With a path in between, yes.
Yes. The freaking path. Yeah, but it's looking good so far.
Yeah, and if anybody caught the last stream, you can kind of see the tree sculpture that was used for reference to get it at the right angle.
So after I return, what streaming schedule are we gonna entertain?
While you're here?
Yep.
I figured just keep the regular one, but be more consistent.
The 2 p.m. Don't want to go back to the night one?
Yeah, a good question. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe have one day where we do a night, because we have regular viewers that enjoy our current schedule. Don't want to
Mm-hmm.
alienate them by being on a completely different schedule. Or maybe we just do it so late that they're just waking up.
And do it ASMR.
No, we don't want to put them back to sleep.
Yeah.
Be like Saturday morning cartoons. That type of entertainment. You get up with
Thank
your
you.
sugary cereal bowl and turn
Mhm.
on the Wistamore stream. Right when you get waked up, pattering around barefoot, sloshing your cereal bowl.
What cartoons did you enjoy from the Saturday cartoons?
He-Man, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, Bugs Bunny, Thundar the Barbarian. Those are my favorites. Heard any of those?
Mm-hmm. Those were all that I would skip. I watched Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls and Totally Spies. Baby Looney Tunes.
I think you mentioned you enjoyed Animaniacs.
Yeah, Animaniacs. What else? All the unhinged Barbie movies.
What was that little fairy's name? Biboo or something?
Bibble.
Bibble, yeah.
Yeah, I love that character. We should watch that movie.
Yeah, I think Bibble was the star rather than Barbie. Should make Bibble movies.
They did overdo it on the Bibble merch. This is very chill. It's like when we get to hang out and work on the comic, except people can watch us from the shadows. Isn't it?
Yeah. And the music isn't too high intensity. But I think I will switch us over to Dungeon Synth.
Why?
Why? Because my playlist is almost over with the melodic techno progressive house DJ mix.
You should put the cow song.
I can. If you guys want to hear the cow song.
Yeah. Isn't that it's a bit of doomer music, isn't it?
Yep. Apologize to anybody that speaks Polish. It's best that you
And
don't.
for anybody that doesn't, I'm sorry too.
Looking for a count. Here we go.
Ooh, can I give a song recommendation after that?
Of course. This is like the lyrics is about getting messed up, but it sounds like a very drunk tavern kind of song, but modern.
Puszczam się jak baton, który leży na blacie. Zejście jest jak nie wciągacie, bracie, kurwa, rymi krzywi. W głowie burdel jak w TV, mnie nie dziwi.
Can I send it from Spotify?
Yeah.
Albo nie dam, wszystko kurwa z chaty sprzedam.
Or you can just send me the title and I can pull it up on YouTube.
No, it's because it's on Spotify only.
Oh, okay.
I think. Whatever, I'm just gonna send you the link and you can figure it out.
Jebane zejście tak wykańcza, jakby w chuja diabła cię szarali. Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę.
Back to drawing. I finished my snack. I'm way happier.
Kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie
Great.
sam, bo wiedzie biały węgorz. Chemia party, chce na narty, do dealera, a
Is this song actually called Polish Cow?
No, but those are the visuals, and this is how people recognize it.
I see.
I think it came from a Polish meme that it flew past me, so yeah.
There, I'm sharing it on stream.
My song?
The visuals.
Oh.
smaku. Chcę się wozić w Cadillacu, myślami po znajomych biegam, lecz każdemu coś zalegam, odpada opcja, pożyczki,
Probably shared it at the wrong time in the song.
Yeah.
The American translations, English translations.
No, you never know.
Yeah.
But my song that I gave to you, it's actually in English, so everybody can understand it.
Pushing all the boundaries today.
na stole, a w kieszeni jebana pustka. Przydałaby się wtotka szóstka, albo chociaż jakaś czwórka i bym leciał jak jaskółka, jak pszczółka Maja. Do ucha śpiewałaby mi Kaja, to są jaja. No nie wierzę, wygięty leżę jak zdechłe zwierzę. Gorączka w kurwę się nasila, poharatany jak dupa fakira, jak zdzira wymiętolony. Leżę kurwa rozpalony, hejczony. Chciałbym posypać i na łące jak królik brykać, ale cały czas ten zjazd usycham jak wyrwany chwast. Tylko jedno w głowie mam.
Can you tell me when you start playing my song?
Yeah. Yeah, I can get it. You've already sent it to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Jalapeno Screamer.
Alright, hopefully this will not affect let's see. Okay, cool.
When you eat a jalapeno pepper, you should never ever touch your pecker.
Whoa. Okay.
I was eating one of them old peppers when my bladder started feeling pressure, and I took my wee out, but yes sir, it was burning from that pesky pepper. Oh, those pesky jalapeno peppers, they'll make
I was not prepared.
if you don't give your hands a refresher.
Thoughts?
Handling your country pepper. Oh, your woody never should.
I told you I like country music.
I see.
Because it always talks about daily things and just like things that are relatable.
Is this relatable to you?
I'll take the next question. No, it's just, it doesn't talk all about love and not love and having money or not. It talks about real raw feelings.
I see, I got you. Like it's from an authentic person.
Yeah, writing from the heart.
It'll make you scream.
Hey, we got a Three Thunders.
Hello, Three Thunders. Hello, fellow kids. How you doing, Three Thunders?
Hope you're enjoying the music. We have a fairy circle. You can dance to it and yeah, it's a very strange stream today. Welcome to the party.
Can I give you another song?
As long as you start off with anime girl sounds or Three Thunders.
Oh my gosh. Amerikaya. Hala. Oh well. Three Thunders senpai.
Alright, so the jalapeno song is over.
Yeah. I'll give you another one. Oh well.
And how is it going, Three Thunders? I have gone from causing trouble in his stream to causing trouble on my own stream.
What a character arc.
And then having Wisteria causing trouble on this stream too.
Yamete kudasai. See, Three Thunders knows that if you want anime girl sounds, you should request them specifically, because otherwise she says what she wants. I sent you another song, Wismar.
Ah, okay.
It's called Soar from the Door.
Wow.
Why, does it give you a vibe?
Yeah, at least it's only a minute and 26 seconds.
And it's worth it.
Good Lord Almighty, I let out a holler. Should've known better, not much of a scholar. And walking through doorways and swinging them shut, 'cause I slammed that door.
Is that one of the AI generated songs? Yes, it is. This is my favorite band, person, production.
Beats by AI. AI talking about authentic feelings. What is Al Yankovic gonna do?
Who's that?
He's like the big parody singer from back in the day,
Oh,
singing Michael Jackson songs with new lyrics.
ooh, I want to do that.
There are so many of them on YouTube at this point, I have to double check. Is that a real song or AI? It is AI. I'm going over to our Dungeons Synth playlist now.
Weird AI is an absolute legend. It is.
Oh yeah, it's funny because Weird Al looks like AI. Whoa. Because the A looks like, or the L looks like an I. So he's been AI this whole time, we just never knew it. He's a time traveler.
Yeah. He was actually AI.
Mind blown. Exactly.
So like, what's up with in the US everybody's like Big Al, Big Joe, everybody's big.
Well, you know, it is a thing.
Yeah, but why is it in the name?
Because that's how you recognize him. That big guy over there, his name's Al.
So it's Big Al.
Yeah.
We had this restaurant close by that Sparrow really liked. It's like a chain restaurant, so I'm not doxing anybody. It was called Five Guys, and I was like always wondering, is it actually run by 5 guys?
Yeah, you never know.
And after a while, I saw their car, same logo, but changed name. It was 2 guys. He broke up. They got in a fight and they took their burgers. No, they used to do burgers and pizza, and now they only do burgers. So I think the 3 pizza guy left.
Yeah, and he opened 3 pizza guys.
I don't know, I love it.
So
Restaurant
Weird
lore.
Al is the original Saint Germain. You think? We're
Yeah.
onto something?
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a YouTube channel of parody songs made by AI that's called Weird AI to make look like Weird Al. How many bets do we want to take on this?
I would bet on it, but if it isn't, will you do one after stream?
No,
Then what's the point?
I don't want to put in the effort. Weird AI.
Can't you just ask AI to do it?
It pulls up Weird Al Yankovic and all of his songs. So I don't know what that says. Weird Al is already on it.
Yep. But now I can proudly say whenever Southern people ask me, do you like country music? I'll be like, hell yeah.
Especially that AI stuff.
Yeah. How are those places called where you go dance on like country song, but it's not like a dance, it's more like a dig your heels in the ground kind of dance?
Alright, so the dance is called a line dance, and those are done at just like bars and such, so it doesn't really have its own name.
Okay. So it can be. How do you know if the bar is like a country bar?
Usually by the signage.
Can we go? Please.
I suppose. You want to get some line dancing in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, you can walk
Yeah.
in a straight line.
It'll be a new experience for me.
Yeah, you
I will
can
join
walk
you.
in a straight line. Do you know how to line dance?
When I was a kid, we were taught how to line dance. I don't understand why, but we were taught.
Because you're American, bro. I was taught how to do traditional Romanian dances, and I did not sign up for them.
Yeah, and it's probably because I live in the South, even though Florida really isn't the South. But
That
Yeah.
means you can teach me over.
it's really just, you're in line, you just copy the moves of the rest of the people around you and pick it up pretty quick.
Means we can go.
Three Thunders knows how to line dance too?
No, he knows how to do traditional Bulgarian dance. This isn't it, Three Thunders. You were obligated when you were little, isn't it?
Yeah, so maybe that was our traditional dance class. And that's why we had to do it.
Do you dance in pairs or do you dance alone?
You dance in a line. That's how the line dance is.
No, alone, not in a line. Alone, as in like you hold somebody's hand to do like partners, or
There's variations of it. Like, you can just be in a line. You don't have to be holding hands. And then you can have 2 lines, and one are guys and one are girls, and they kind of like meet sometimes and spin around and go back to their line. So yeah, there's all kinds of variations. which I think kind of is folk. So I think it's probably a southern thing that derived from European folk dances.
Hmm.
Farther removed. And country itself is very folk-inspired music. Get you all hopped up on energy drinks and take you out line dancing.
Yeah. I was abducted by a southerner.
I'm the one being
Took me
abducted.
out. No, you are abducting me because you're feeding me energy drinks and taking me line dancing.
You're asking to be abducted.
Okay, maybe I'm into it, but what, can't I be abducted and like it?
Our dances are very unpleasant because most of them have irregular rhythms. Yeah, the one that seems like the most tough is that Russian style where you're like squatting half the time and kicking.
Yeah, that's not a Bulgarian one.
And you can't remember the half steps. Well, that's why you're in there with people that know what they're doing. You just follow along.
No, just get stomped over.
Get stomped or do the stomping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Romanian dances escalate pretty quickly from the let's do 3 steps to the right, 3 steps to the left, nothing. It's like line dancing, but while holding hands like over the shoulders. It's a weird thing. So if the guy is visibly taller, it's gonna be weird. Like somebody's getting strangled. But then they escalate quickly to really quick dances. So yeah. That's Cossack dancing.
Yeah,
Oh, I
squat
heard
kicking.
of that. Yeah.
You know, when I was in the UK, I did some folk dancing with a bunch of elderly people.
Why do you laugh?
Because it's a weird story.
Okay.
Young kid dancing folk music with a bunch of senior citizens.
Okay.
Like the only one.
Where were your brothers? Did they dip?
They didn't come along for the trip. They were
Oh,
already
maybe they
off
knew
doing their
why.
lives.
Oh, okay, makes sense. So you were the only one stuck doing that.
Yeah. But we were, my family, part of this thing called Friendship Force. And it's kind of like a citizens cultural exchange where people across different countries join in the Friendship Force. And they have their local chapters. And then they organize with other chapters at different countries. And so you stay in people's homes and you get to see like the local life and local customs and eat all the local food because it's, you know, you're just staying in somebody's home eating their cooking.
Yeah, it's basically pen pal, but instead of sending letters, you go to their home.
Yeah. And it does lead to a lot of pen pals too, because you make friends. You're stuck in their home for like a week. But otherwise, you make enemies, I suppose.
And Wismore is describing his side of the story. Only your parents were in the friendship force. You were in the enemy exchange student program.
Yeah. It's relatively simple as long as you train to jump and stuff, like the Cossack dance. Are you skilled in the Cossack dance, Three Thunders?
that bridal dance that they do at weddings, where it's slow, people cry, whatever. You get to prepare for it because you're stupid and you're gonna trip. I want to do bridal Cossack.
Wow.
Are you up for that?
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
As long as it's not videotaped.
Televised, live streamed.
No.
No. I am not. My knees are like a 70-year-old.
Yeah.
But when you were doing the dances, weren't you like in middle school, or you were always 70?
When I was 16, my knees were 70-year-old.
What's wrong with your knees, guys? These knees? These. Nice. Sorry. And my knees are fine. How can you tell if you have a 70-year-old knee?
Oh, they tell you.
Yeah, they speak to you.
Yes.
Okay, so then my knees are underage, basically. Do with that what you will.
Wow. Kazachok?
Kazachok. Okay.
But I used to really torture my knees. Like, I did hurdles and track and long jump.
Turtles?
Hurdles.
Oh.
So, like, you jump over it, and if you don't make over it, you're just slamming your knees into a hurdle. And
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's amazing. And, there's lots of impact when you land, too. So yeah, being on track and field team in high school was probably why my knees were so bad.
And now you're complaining about your knees, and your knees like, what the F did you say? I try my best.
Yeah, and soccer isn't great on the knees either. Football.
Jiu-jitsu isn't either.
No, it's pretty good. They teach you how to protect your knees in martial arts.
Yeah, but it's rather late after you spent a bunch of years doing what you did. They teach you how to protect, not how to restore.
Yeah.
Nobody's giving your knees back.
So the best thing you can do to restore knees is just strengthen the muscles around it. But otherwise, your knees are gone anyway. I did refuse to get knee surgery.
They were holding you down, you were screaming, and you said, no! No! It's something so bizarre with knee surgery that I never once in my life heard of, like, a Balkan person, like anybody that I knew my whole life, that would get knee surgery. Not even like the friend of a neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
But every person that you walk by on the street, no matter their age, they were offered, they did, or they will do knee surgery. And I don't know if it's just like a Christmas present for you guys, or we just accept our knees as they are.
Yeah.
Why is it so easy to surgery your knees there?
Doctors, here, they recommend things that would be where you use their services more. Just say that.
Oh. They're good sales people.
Or maybe it's more like when you're a hammer, everything's a nail. So it doesn't like infer
That can turn
bad
really
intentions.
sexy in a specific context.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be ill intent, but
Yeah. You're in the line of fire, basically.
Yeah, if you go to the Hammer Man, he's gonna tell you the solution is to get nailed.
Were you?
Yeah, get nailed.
It's railed?
Nailed.
Oh.
Not that that's any better, but nailed.
We nailed the stream, I'm telling you. I'm gonna go put my rest of the snack in the fridge. Be right back.
Okay. Yeah, today is completely off script. I don't even know what's happening to both of us. We got no excuses. Maybe Wisteria does, but I don't. Maybe my music's a little too loud here. Even if it is late to notice. But she's making good progress on these beautiful trees. Moss, ferns, brambles, knots. I'm quite proud of my sketches and her inks. She's beautifying my sketches. The good stuff. Okay, at least people think it's good stuff. We aren't driving everyone away with our silliness today. We've been quite silly. Maybe even uncharacteristically silly.
Ah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
But at least we're being silly on our streams rather than messing up other people's streams with our silliness. Back to our original topic of the stream. I can't... Oh, there is a good example of this comics plus manga. Because we have like a manga artist, Peach Momoko, who started working on an X-Men comic. But it isn't really I mean, it's got X-Men characters, but it's like... what do they call it? Slice of life manga with X-Men characters. It's very strange. So that's what Peach Momoko's current X-Men is like, where it's manga and comics fused together. You know Peach Momoko, right?
Yeah. I like her style, but something that I don't vibe with, maybe for all the comic covers that I've seen, is that all her characters are just posing in a cool style, but posing. I would like to see more action in it.
Yeah, it's the same in the interiors too. Like, and with the writing, there isn't any action. It's just slice of life, people talking.
Yeah, so I have this theory that as an artist, you either have a cool style and can make anything just posing and static look cool, or you're really dynamic, but your anatomy is crap.
Yeah, and then it's the rare, skilled
Combination.
Yeah, that are like the top cream of the crop that rise to the top.
We are aiming to have.
Nobody can stop. I just wanted to continue writing.
Yeah.
Like Mark Silvestri and Jim Lee, Art Adams would be examples of those. But current ones, I don't know. Okay, there are good current ones. What is his name? Dan Mendoza's pretty good. It's kind of more on the cartoony side and manga side, and he does like spicy comics, and like I think Zombie Girl would be the person to look him up and see what his style is. Dan Mendoza. I'm trying to remember that one dude that I like the best that's current. I have to look at my Twitter to see who I'm following.
I think a bee has stung with me. I don't know.
You got bee stung?
Yeah. To be stungeth.
Max Dunbar. There we go. He does stuff for D&D, and also he does comics. He mostly does fantasy stuff. So it's right up my alley.
He done the bar high. Sorry.
I'll share a link to his Twitter. There's some Max Dunbar for everybody. I do like this new brush style.
But check this out. If I do like a thicker brush so you can see how it ends, you see how it has this like dry texture.
Love it.
Yeah, and when I like press on it, it's milky and it's melted at the edges.
Amazing.
Yeah,
It's like the
so-
perfect brush.
I know. And I wanted to give like this advice for artist people that, you know, I kind of struggle with the concept of finding like a brush that just works for you and it's like buttery smooth and everything, and you do your entire project in it, and then you're trying to switch to another drawing program, and sometimes the brushes just don't translate as well.
Yeah.
Or are not specifically made for that program, and then you feel like you lost all this progress, because switching brushes, especially when that style is extremely dependable on the brush, it feels like hell, and then it just feels like you've done all this work for nothing. But at the same time, the best thing to practice is to just try to replicate all of these like lines where they start kind of like a triangle and then they go tapered and then you have a flick to them. And this is like a pattern of a line that you can train your hand to have, so you can do it with any kind of tool that you encounter, because you train to follow a shape rather than the brush to work for you. And that way you kind of like make an insurance for your work that you'll be able to replicate it years after if you're gonna pick up that subject with just a reference only, because it's all in your hand. You're not trying to deceive yourself with, wow, look how stable my line is, because it has a stabilizer, it has a certain effect that you can't replicate after that. So with how many brush packs you actually see out there and how amazing they all are, I still would recommend you practice as often as you can that brush control, because it really like sticks with you rather than the brush packs that come and go.
DB says, nice. Yeah, he's got a cool art style. Max Dunbar.
Good.
I'm always thinking about your line stability. Yeah, I
24/7?
definitely need 24/7. That's what he says.
Wow. That's a lot of thinking. This is how you know that it's a stable line when DB is thinking about it 24/7. What were you about to say, Whisper?
Yeah, so I was struggling with Photoshop for a long time because I didn't have pressure sensitivity or stabilization. So it was very difficult.
Yeah.
And then when I got the iPad and started working with Procreate, it was like a whole new thing. But I did also figure out how to fix my Photoshop. I had to actually upgrade my Windows to Windows 10 to be able to use those with my tablet for some reason. But I struggled for years not understanding why I suck so bad.
Not understanding why you don't deserve stabilization while everybody else has it.
Yeah. And drawing on paper was easier.
Yeah. But if you have this skill of picking up a certain, it's called shape language or line language, you are able to do it with a brush, with a pencil and paper, with chalk, with anything. So you're just following, just like you learn where you write B like this or like this, or it's about a shape that you follow every time you write or you draw.
DB says, my lines are all over the place. They aren't even lines.
Your lines are thoughts, DB. You're an artist. You work with thoughts.
I wish I could draw with my thoughts.
Can you imagine? You'd be like AI, but more unhinged.
No. It'd be like magic.
Magical?
I saw this interesting meme the other day. It's kind of like ancient civilization memes where civilization produces AI, AI takes over the world, a sun, what are they called? Sun flare knocks out all the computers and destroys AI, and then, oh, I forgot one thing. I just messed up the whole story. So, computers make AI, AI takes all over the world, AI enslaves humanity, then the solar flare destroys computers, and humanity worships the sun god, and repeats over and over.
Nice. So where are we at on this time schedule?
Just before the enslaves humanity.
Nice.
So true. Yeah, it's like the AI is the demons and like the spirits that is written about in historical texts. They were real. They were real spirits in the machine.
When are we gonna worship the holy weasel again?
Context?
Don't have any. Sorry. I don't know how to explain it. I thought everybody did it.
That's what Neuromancer is about. I was pretty deep into Neuromancer until I got distracted by comics. I was enjoying it though.
Did not look like it.
What do you mean?
Well, you ditched it really quickly when Vampire rolled around.
Yeah, pretty pictures.
So, you don't know about the these like monument temples for the weasel.
No.
Okay, maybe it's not a weasel. I don't know. I heard the concept in Romanian, but it's not a Romanian thing, it's like an American thing.
The holy weasel. In the later books, the freed AI turns into spirits that people worship. Whoa. Yeah, and that's what sorcerers are. They control spirits to do magic for them, to give them powers. Like we control AI to do things for us.
I don't know, now that I look it up, it's like the entire internet is wiped and it's only in my... It's something at a monument at at a place called Göbekli Tepe, something like that.
Okay, I'm familiar with Göbekli Tepe.
Yeah, and they have a temple or a monument there for the first god ever worshipped that is based on an animal. And in Romanian was translated as a weasel. But if I translate it from Romanian back to English, it might not be a weasel, but it's a weasel-like creature.
Let's see. I'm looking. Göbekli Tepe means hot potbelly hill. It's in southeast Turkey. Just giving everybody some references. What we're talking about. It's supposedly 12,000, 10,000 years old, which also corresponds to a major meteor storm, asteroid, that would be the change from the Ice Age. Looking for talk about the gods. I think I need to have a conversation with AI about this.
So I found it. It's an underground secret. There are a total of 20 structures that have been discovered by an underground radar. A typical structure consists of a circle of standing pillars built from stones up to 20 feet and weighing about 20 tons. Every circle has two massive T-shaped pillars at the center of the circle. Piled up stones serve as a wall to make this circle an enclosure. And
What kind of animal is it?
most of the pillar carvings are of animals. And it looks like a weasel. I don't know. Maybe it's like anthropomorphic.
Could it be
animals.
a fox?
It's not a fox.
It says there's animal symbolism from foxes, bulls, snakes, and birds.
It could be a crocodile, jaguar, or leopard.
A leopard?
How do you pronounce that?
Leopard.
With more. I go out in the world saying leopard like I'm retarded.
Are you leotarded?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So it's still a mystery Except for maybe it's a leotard part.
Leotarded. Ay, ay, ay. This entire stream is like clip after clip worth of content.
Yep. And if you don't hear it, you miss it. But I am enjoying the progress.
Me too.
So we are successful on many fronts today.
Yeah. You know why this progress is so progressing?
Inspired?
Yeah. Because I am allowed to unleash the wisteria.
I see. We don't have a chained and caged wisteria today.
Yeah, we have a free-range chicken kind of wisteria.
If you're gonna do chicken magic, you gotta free the chicken.
You want chicken magic, you better face the chicken then. Ay, 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 ay. Looks good.
Do you already have some marks in there for grass, or am I looking at my own missed drawing?
No, this is these?
Yeah.
Those are missed.
Okay.
I have quite the schedule for you after stream.
What?
We have stuff to do after stream.
Okay. I'm gonna need some food.
We sound serious.
Food is serious.
Huh?
Food is serious.
No. My schedule sounds serious, so you need real food.
Yeah, strength to bear it.
Bear in mind. Bend over.
So one reason I am kind of enthralled with this Chris Claremont writing style is because I think it's a solution where not only is it keeping the reader entertained through pacing and rhythm, it also allows for the story to be broken up into smaller portions that give us more flexibility in how we publish it. So it can be part of short stories in an anthology, and it would also work well when put all together as a collected works of that particular title.
That sounds like a plan.
And where I first kind of discovered this is in Vampirella, the 1969 series. I started reading them. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, I do remember why, but I've already talked about that. And I didn't really know that they were like, it was a continuous story from number one, because the stories were self-contained. I just thought they were various stories about Vampirilla, just like when you read a Conan book, it's just different short stories about Conan's exploits. But if you string them together, they actually have a whole congruent storyline.
What is Conan exploiting?
His exploits would be his adventures.
Oh, okay. So no exploration in Conan.
Some might say that he's exploiting people, but yeah.
Those people that were actually exploited tend to say it, so you can't just trust them. Right?
Oh, sure.
You don't know what I was asking you, right?
No.
Okay. You just agreed to something really bad, though. Anyway. This stream will all make sense after we stop streaming and then you go listen to it. And then you'll be like, oh no. And I'll be like, yeah. You did say that.
Whoa! Hexada Ghostman is raiding.
Hello!
Welcome, Hexada Ghostman and Raiders. We are working on a Manga, which sounds better than anything else we've used to call it today. It just came out. How are you doing, Hexada? What were you up to? She says, I think I should go to bunker because it is plus 30 in my room. I'm assuming that's Celsius. Sounds very hot. Especially with no fan, no airflow, no AC.
Would you be able to stream with no AC, Wismar?
No, I'd prefer not to. That was one reason why we had a long break, is because we were without AC for a while here.
A while.
Yeah, we had to get the whole thing replaced. It was a crazy week.
How often should you replace your AC?
I think they last for usually 10 years, like on average. Oh, you know, Exada, we've got something for you. We have a fairy circle. Look at that.
What does exclamation point followage do?
I don't know, but I want to see what this fairy circle does to Hexada. It produces a meme. A meme just for you. Which I will produce momentarily.
You have a really smooth voice, Wismar, when you produce a meme for somebody. It's like you're trying to sell them something.
Yeah.
Let me sell you a meme, kind sir.
Let me sell you a potato computer, and it's a real potato.
Potato. September 6th, 2022.
Oh, that's how long they've been following. That's what followage does. How long have certain account been following is the followage.
But you don't have that command available, Zoe.
I'm busy saving an image to stream.
Busy.
So I have fairy circles, promises to keep. Dolphins return to Venice because Venice canals because of coronavirus. This is a really old meme. Meanwhile, in Scandinavia, we've got big sea monster.
Nature truly comes back.
So Hexata Ghost Main, you've been a follower since September 6, 2022. Amazing. Yeah, that means how long you've been a follower. Well, good to see you again. It's been a while. And how was your
How was
stream?
the stream? Sorry.
That's insane. What was the game you played then? Let's see. 2022. I think I was mostly doing art streams in 2022. I didn't have many gaming streams.
Did you do much gaming before you met me?
Oh, it might have been a Jackbox. Yep, that might have been a Jackbox. And I think we did a Jackbox. What is it called? Community event around September of 2022. So it all makes sense now. We have solved the mystery. It was Jackbox.
RuneScape, League, or Jackbox? Did you play League with more?
Nope. And I have not played RuneScape either. So it was definitely Jackbox. And you know, I think you were there too.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was before you were on stream with me.
Probably.
Let's play Trivia Murder Party. That was a good one. That's one of my favorite ones.
Oh, I was there. I remember you. Yeah.
Hexata
I
has
had no idea what was happening during the murder trivia game.
Hexata has an amazing memory.
Almost a scary memory.
The kind that never lets go.
Yeah. You know, those lovers that say, I will never let you go, I will never forget you. Meanwhile, Hexara, I know what you did in September 2022.
Yeah, those are the kinds of people that know what you did and they will remember what you did to them. So you have to be careful.
Yeah, don't cross those kinds of people.
So what are we working on here, Wister? Let's explain what's going on this stream. Our newcomers.
Yeah, we are working on our comic. And we are lining some trees from one of the panels. Let me zoom out so you can see the panel. I already had 2 trees lightly sketched in by Wismar, and now I'm moving on the third, which is a freestyle, and I'm worried. I'm worried of having to match it without any prior sketching beforehand, so the fun time is over. Stress will prevail soon.
Yeah, I didn't keep you covered there. I'm just like,
Yeah.
here's a cool tree, make some more.
Yeah. Here's a cool tree, you get the idea.
But it's actually a comic about a fox girl who's actually a Holdar, which is a Scandinavian fairy creature that sometimes has fox ears, sometimes has fox tails, and even sometimes has a hollow back, and you can see like ribs sticking out, like weird.
Sometimes it
ribs.
has all 3 of them.
Yeah. So we like folklore, we like strange paranormal stuff, and
We like storytelling.
yeah. So this is kind of like a folklore fairy tale, but not the Disney kind of story. Although it does have a little bit of silliness too.
But not Disney, silly.
Correct. And you know what's kind of funny is we were talking about possibly doing a Jackbox stream today. And then
Are we
Hexata
doing-
shows up
Yeah,
from a previous Jackbox game.
like the prophecy said.
Serendipity. I just like that word.
I don't really like it. I've seen it tattooed on some like girls' wrists too many times and heard them talk about chakras and horoscopes too many times for me to take that word seriously.
Oh, Hexata's from Finland. She says, hi guys. It's insane. Very cool. So maybe you have heard of the Hulda. And you know what? I shared a meme about Scandinavia. This really is serendipity. I just randomly picked one out of a folder. Craziness.
Yep.
Scandinavian folklore. Yeah.
I made that meme back in the day for the meme folder, never knowing that it will come in handy. And now it did, so I also was writing the prophecy of Hexata.
Yeah. And it was crazy too. Yesterday, Knife Crab came in and we
had a
a-
crab with a knife.
yeah, and also a gardening meme for him. And we don't have many gardeners among our followers. Knife Crab was a gardener. So it was for just him. Are you able to understand Finnish language? No.
But we are able to finish a language.
I have a Swedish grandfather. That's as close as I get. And I don't know any Swedish or Norwegian. That's as close as I can get to Finland. I'm an odd mix of Swedish, Native American, and like original colonial America. Like a lot of Americans, very complicated heritage.
Mine is less complicated, even though I'm European. But I think your heritage is complicated since you come from Europe and then you like play mix up heritage in America for a while. So with each generation, it adds to your lore.
Yeah.
I am half Romanian, half Hungarian, with a tad of sprinkled Polish heritage.
You do have a UK accent. Cool. True or false? It's American. It's more of an international American accent. Or not international. What would it be? Pan-American?
Transatlantic.
Transatlantic, there we go.
I don't want to talk about my accent. I'm self-conscious about my accent.
North Carolina accent. I could see that.
Is it because of his hair or what? Or maybe the necklace gave it away.
No.
No.
I have a
Tell
brother.
them, Smurf.
I have a brother that
Yeah.
moved into the Carolinas, and his accent got much more southern than when he grew up.
Now that you mention it, I'm trying to remember if I heard it, but nothing really came through for me.
And my mom had a very deep southern accent when she first got married, but these days it's kind of gone since she moved to Florida.
And I'm trying to revive that accent with saying dog. Well, Wismore's entire family slowly cringes.
And meanwhile, Wistmore sounds like a very British name.
And when Wismar tries to talk my native language, which is Romanian, he talks Romanian words with a thick old man Japanese accent. You say everything like you're a samurai.
It makes it more fun. Except
Yeah.
for when I say burger. Somewhere in North Miami, 4 p.m. Yes, that's true. Exposing stream secrets.
Hixara is getting closer and closer to you. The next thing is gonna type in chat is gonna be your social security number.
I have been triangulated.
It's playing geolocation, GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
But with like just finding Wismar. And within the next 3 minutes, you're gonna have that red laser on your forehead from a sniper. There are teens outside listening to music and yelling, so if you hear anybody having fun, it's not me.
Yeah, and I've got somebody mowing the lawn outside my window, so I hope that doesn't come through. Pacifier. I think that's a test
Putting
word.
down
That's a test word to see if I'm a replicant.
putting down the pacifier Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah,
You'd love that card.
yeah. That's how you tame my Toski every time.
Yeah.
Pacify.
Just caging him.
Pacify that
Caging him,
crazy
saying,
squirrel.
Shut up. I used to do this thing to our friend Nessa when she was throwing a tantrum in high school because of like some low grades or something deeply bothering her, so you can tell that she was really worked up and upset. I would try to look really comforting and say, shh, it's okay, shut up.
And then like her eyes go wide. And her veins
and
pop out.
bloodshot, and yeah, and then the school nurse had to come.
In Finnish language, that's tutti, but tutti in Italian is, all. So tutti is pacifier in Finnish, I guess?
If you say tutti tutti to a Finnish Italian crowd, you're saying, you all shut up.
Oh, I pacify you all.
This is how you learn a language. Somebody comes in chat and tells you random words, and you're gonna remember them like Hexala remembered us.
Berger.
That too.
Yeah, that's the Romanian word for the day. With proper pronunciation.
I'm not taking you to a restaurant ever in Romania. They might not even have burgers, but you're just gonna try your one word.
But your third tree is actually looking pretty good.
Thumk.
It matches.
We did it, guys. It matches.
Hexada asks how you say cheese in Hungarian.
Oh, hold on.
Wisteria does know a bit of Hungarian.
Yeah, I know a bit more of Hungarian. It's just that I don't speak it often, so I just can understand it. The pronunciation is lost in time. I'm getting there. Hold on. Shoit. Shoit is cheese.
Shoit up.
No, shoit.
Yeah, shoit up.
What up?
Instead of shut up. Shoit up. Cheese up.
DB says, I'm gonna get a few friends turned into popsicles. So cool.
Nice.
Free. Yeah, he already sent me. It's like I don't know. Like, can I talk about it? It's a reference of a character, and then I'm gonna turn him into a popsicle. And for anybody who doesn't know, I do art commissions, and my latest commission is like a small one that you can send me a reference of you, of your OC, of your VTuber, of your friend, it doesn't matter, and I turn them into a popsicle. Can you pull up my popsicle
I am on it.
raffle? Yeah, and it's like that SpongeBob popsicle with the melting eyes that somebody vaguely remembers that it never looked like it should have, and it's super fun to make, and it's our summer commission. I'll give you my Vegan link in chat if you want to see how it looks too. And it's a small fun gag that if you want to like show your friends to how they look as popsicles.
Yeah, lead to all kinds of jokes. Be fun stuff. So that's Wisteria as a popsicle. And
Popsicle.
yeah, and you just shared your link.
I did.
And there's also sock puppets in there too.
Yeah. And every time I do a new product on VGen, I'm doing a raffle for it first on Twitter, so you have the chance to get it for free, which I do 2 or 3 winners per raffle. And if you don't want to wait for the raffle, you want to get it for sure, you can just go through my VGen and purchase it.
DB says, I love the sock puppets as well. Got the sweet collection. Yeah, we did.
DB was in the sock puppet collection.
Yeah, we do a lot of transformation potions, which are pretty much character art, fan art of all of our viewers. So if you come up on a potion event, you can get yourself styled in the theme of whatever the transmogrification potion is that day.
Yeah, and even with the fairy spin, there's an option which is rare, but people still get it, where you can get transformed in anything from the secret menu, and the secret menu includes a lot of past potions and exclusive potions, and that was what DB mentioned, which was a Totoro potion, which will make it at some point on my VGen.
It's this black sliver on the wheel that says secret menu. And I have the menu here. There we go. That's the secret menu. So I guess it's not so secret right now. And Totoro is on there. So I appreciate the opportunity to share all that. What is Letzburg? Do you know?
Me? Is this in Hungarian?
Letzburg?
It sounds like a region. It sounds German to me. I don't know. Maybe it's like a region in Germany. It's either a region in Germany or like a noodle dish from Germany. And nothing in between.
Either a noodle or a place. There is a Finnish streamer that I enjoy watching. She's a potato VTuber.
I was so out of context.
I was thinking of Finnish stuff. And she's a Finnish VTuber.
Yeah. She's a V-spud.
Yes. Because I think it is a play on the word of tuber. Because those are like potatoes.
Yeah, we know.
Tree 4 is looking pretty good too. I think you got it.
Finally. But you know who has the privilege of getting all my potions, but I mean all of them, and doesn't?
No.
You.
Oh.
I asked you if you want to be turned into a popsicle whisperer, and you said, nah. It's like a cool concept, but no, thank you.
I wanted you to save your efforts for the real commissions.
Yeah, but you are worth the effort, Wismar. I wanted to make you pretzel antlers. You were never interested in my pretzel antlers.
I'm your biggest fan. I just like you drawing trees though.
Yeah. Can you draw me a tree though with like pretzel antlers?
Yes. How many times I've commissioned you to draw a tree?
More than I would like to admit to. Even the hold on. The background that I did for you for the stream, that took a full year of painstakingly painting tree by tree, bit by bit of bark.
Yeah, I need to reload that background.
Not right now, please.
No. Because I had it all animated. It was all high res, and it kind of makes my computer spin a little bit hotter.
Oh, but I want to show people something. If I were to draw Wismore as a popsicle, I could draw him. Hold on. He could have these like what is? Ooh, he can have cotton candy hair. That is like spiky. Right?
Yeah.
And you would have the ears. And then your beautiful smile. And then 2 pretzel thingies.
Mm-hmm.
And making the thickness of the icicle. And then the stick. And then those brows. And what else?
That's good enough. That captures the Wismore.
I mean, yeah, it does.
And I bet cotton
hot?
candy on top of ice cream would be pretty tasty.
Probably, but it's
Unheard
that hot.
of, but cool.
It is heard of. I've seen ice cream burritos, so they were wrapped in this like tortilla made out of squished cotton candy.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. It screams Disneyland.
Yeah, I haven't had cotton candy since I was a kid.
Me neither, but I don't know. I kind of want to, but at the same time, when I was a kid, it was so mesmerizing, and now I just know that it's like like a cup of sugar, but with a lot of air.
Hmm.
And I think I have better things to do with my nutrition ideas than a cup of sugar on a random Tuesday. Would you still have cotton candy?
I wouldn't get a whole thing, like what you would get from a fair, but I wouldn't
What do you
mind.
mean, a whole thing?
Like where they give you cotton candy as big as your head on a stick.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I would enjoy that, but I wouldn't mind like a small taste of it again.
We could buy a cotton candy thing because they only sell the big ones. We can both have a small taste and give the rest to a raccoon that's sitting next to a puddle.
You and your pranks. You and your evil pranks.
If I can have the entire cotton candy, nobody will.
That's why you're a fairy, I guess.
Yep.
So what do you think about my Bigfoot idea?
I'm really into it. I wanted to see it happen.
Okay. I will start the planning phase.
Phase A, planning.
Yeah, and maybe I'll do that rather than worrying about getting my branded gloves again. You know, my previous art gloves.
Yeah.
Just go for Bigfoot gloves.
If it's like a great deal, would you go for the entire costume?
Yeah, I would.
In the Florida summer?
No, I wouldn't wear it during the summer, no.
But when would you wear it?
When it's cold out.
When you go to the airport.
Pick you up at the airport with a Bigfoot costume on.
Yeah. That would be fun. And somehow I would still know who to work towards. It would still be extremely on brand. I would be like, oh my, it's my Bigfoot. He came to take me away.
Yep, and I just throw you over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes and we're off.
Yep.
I want to subscribe to you, but button is missing. Yeah, we don't have affiliate, and this means you won't have any commercials. So that's why there's no subscribe button, but we appreciate it. If you do want to do anything beyond follow, we have a YouTube channel. Grabbing it right now, and we also dual stream. But that's not to drive you to a different chat. But sometimes you can see Wisteria's silliness there too.
Sometimes. No, it's all the time. I just don't post often.
I lost chat. Here we go. And that's where our live shows go. So if you want to catch them afterwards too. And that's why we have the fairy circle fun, is because we don't have channel points. And it's a fun way to welcome people. multifunctional fairy circles. But Twitch had gotten ridiculous with the amount of their commercials.
And we just don't align with that. Nobody wants to just come in and say hi and have to wait for 2 minutes of commercials to flash before your eyes.
Yeah, instead you come in and you say hi and you get thrown into a fairy trap.
Yeah, which is way better if you're into that. I think it's looking good.
Yeah. I think I'll put another text box in that area to add a little bit more context and describe the scene too.
Okay.
I updated the script a little bit. This is something that we're working on for a comics anthology, because we're big fans of the 1969 Vampirella. Started in 1969 in horror comics and short stories, and so this is our homage of our love of those comics. Plus we do love manga too, and I really enjoy action stuff. So there's going to be more than just horror.
I really enjoy romance, so we're gonna have some romance arcs.
Yep.
So there's gonna be fun for the entire family. A bit for everybody. Everybody.
And I've written a bunch of different comics already. The time-consuming part is drawing them.
But are you excited we're getting closer than ever to publish them at some point?
Yep. We're making the big moves this year. I think really the hardest part is not being distracted in other projects.
Which is nearly impossible for you and me.
So I want to do animation.
I'm trying to... Yeah, I'm trying to keep a good balance between our projects and commissions.
Yeah.
But commissions do require attention when they're, paid work with deadlines and things. But I'm working my way through them, as in, like, during the day I do commissions, and at night we do 2 to 3 hours of drawing here and there.
Yeah, let me grab our latest cover reveal. Where I have it.
You want it?
I'll just pull it from Twitter.
Okay. You want to give context too?
How about you give context while I hunt?
Okay, so through all the people that commission us, there are some authors, and this particular one has a magazine with short stories, and he commissioned us to do a cover for his short story magazine for the fall time issue, and we were delighted to work on it because we can do a really pulp inspired cover. and we can't wait for it to be out finally. We worked on it for quite a bit, and we are improving more and more our action-oriented illustrations, and to have them still painterly but really cohesive. So I'm really proud of this one.
Oh, DB enjoys. Oh, DB, you might even recognize the cover story. I don't know, maybe. It's Billy Willingham. He wrote modules for Dungeons and Dragons. He did artwork for early Dungeons and Dragons. And he also wrote comic books. He's most famous for creating Fables, that comic book. And the story that we illustrated on the cover is from his short story in the magazine. So here we go, let's get the full thing.
Hixara asked, do you have a 4K 220 hertz monitor?
I have no, I do not. I do not. I have no way to view 4K. There we go. You can see all the different authors' short stories in there. This is The Short Unhappy Immortality of Owen McEntee. It's an interesting title. Plus Otis.
Yeah, so you can see in this cover how I was flexing my background designer vocation. I don't know. That's my first choice of like wanting to get into the industry as like a background designer and a background painter, and then I started doing everything else but that. But now I slowly get back into just incorporating action figures with a cohesive background, and it really works.
Yeah, and one kind of thing we were shooting for on this one is to have it stand out from AI art by doing these like really dynamic action angles, which aren't currently able to be produced by AI. So
yeah,
I think that's a good selling point.
This whole scene with the back alley and everything, it's an eerie kind of scene. You'll know why if you read about the characters and everything, but it has this tilt to it, this perspective. It's called like a Dutch slant, and it's used in comics and animation and storyboards, but it gives this sense of out of balance, and it works well with the characters too. So we were aiming for all of that.
Yeah, it's kind of an action horror story. DB says he's familiar. Cool.
So it was a really cool opportunity to work on this, and there's more to come.
Yep. Actually, this isn't even really out yet. The cover reveal has happened, but it won't be out until fall. It's their fall issue.
You're gonna do more promotion on it if anybody of you wants to snatch it. But it's a good read.
Yeah, I think it's actually like the most successful short story magazine out right now.
Yeah, so if you were to read anything short story, this would be it. Okay, what do we think?
It's looking good.
Good.
Can you do a zoom in for me into the left more? Yep, looks good.
Good. So I think I am quite done for today.
Okay. We have pushed it to the 3rd hour.
And that was only with my contribution of snacking on stream. You're welcome.
Okay, so let's find somebody to raid. Oh, I haven't seen Juniper do art before. So let's see what she's up to today. She's a druid VTuber. And we'll be keeping it in the art category. Excuse me, in the art category.
Here's the Glade raid.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you guys for hanging out.
Yeah, and we had lots of fun today with you, and we made a little bit of progress on the comic.
A little bit more was more.
Yeah.
DB says, thanks for the stream. Thank you guys. Be sure to be back for another fairy circle spin.
Yeah, much more spins to come. But otherwise, we'll
Catch you out in the wild.